It's like those math problems about how long it takes to fill a pool. Here's a concept. It's like those sunken in living rooms. I kind of really like those. But imagine a swimming pool, but it's just a living room. Or it's like those thriller movies where the pool is filling and like you gotta escape. It'll take 2 to 3 days for it to fill completely. And then this will just be water. Swimming. Lately, my mind has been caught up in the past. I can't stop thinking about a lot of things that I didn't do or that I did do and that I should have done differently. And usually I really don't think like this. You know, usually I kind of just power on. Or like, I don't worry about things in the past, but I worry about things in the future. But suddenly I'm just very, very fixated on the past, and regret is I think it's like one of the hardest feelings because you can't do anything. I guess you can, but also that is hard too. Like, when I have my hair in a bun, it like contains a little bit of dampness and I can still smell last night's shampoo. All semester long, I've had this vision of reading my Clarice Lispector book here on the grass. I got the book in London, and it's like a book of essays that she published in this journal in Brazil in the 60s. I have a tendency to picture in my mind perfect moments of like how I want things to be, just like my bikini fantasy. And yeah, I've started reading it, and it's so fun. I've literally only read 2 of the essay. I just really admire how it's something I never really knew until like the last 2 years, that you can writing. It's stunning. Even the simplest things can be such a comfort to a reader. And I love that. And I want to read more of it, but my mind can't sit still. I can't focus on the words right now. There's things I want to do. It's summer now. I'm hot. Every time I get a comment on one of my videos, I see it on my phone and it fills me with joy. Like the fact that these words and these thoughts that I share are reaching you, so meaningful. I used to make videos actually, and I'm gonna talk more about this sometime, but I used to make videos when I was like 13 and they would get like 2 views and it was very discouraging. The videos were kind of like actually what I make now, but like I was 13 and I was very immature. I'm sure when I'm like 25, I'll look back on these and be like, oh wow, she's immature. Yeah, and I remember I went from 1 subscriber to 2 subscribers, and I was so excited. I was like, that's a double increase in subscriptions. So that's all to say that like right now, I do not undervalue the support that you give, the fact that you watch. Yeah, it's quite spectacular to me and quite a motivation. Always, I read the comments and then I take like 5 days to respond, but I'm gonna get better to doing that. I'm still a bad texter, so even to people I text, I do not respond in a while, and I don't mean it maliciously at all. I just need to do better. I just need to do better. I was gonna wait for the lawnmowers to stop, but it's too hot. It's so hot, I wanna jump into the pool, but it is not ready yet. But look how much water has been filled. I think a lot about the power of accumulation. I see it in a lot of ways, like the accumulation of dust, the accumulation of things in a room, the accumulation of things that fill a suitcase. It doesn't seem like it, but little by little, things pile up and then boom, you have a whole mass of something. And also with habit, the fact that a little bit every day can do something. I don't even think I've yet implemented that into my life properly. And this swimming pool shows that. Like, this hose is so skinny. Over the course of a couple of days, it fills with a ton of water. I need to take more deep breaths. I grew up living in an apartment, so spending time in like a house is really interesting. A house with like land and stuff, because, you know, like an apartment, it's much easier to have tread a lot of the space in the place, you know, when you kind of know all the angles and the corners. But here, like, I'm really familiar with the place because I kind of, you know, I did grow up here in a sense. I just want to be everywhere here. Like, I want to read right there, and I want to put a seat right here so I can look like this way, or like read there with my feet in the water. I never really walk on this trail, but I wish I did more. It's kind of spooky though. I keep thinking that something's gonna... I used to be afraid to come back here alone when I was little. Or just food buying, stuff like that, you know? Never know what's gonna pop out. I wanna explore more places all around me that I don't really pay attention to. We used to use this machine to pick up the golf balls. It would like shook them. I wanna have like romantic encounters at this gazebo. Sneak the neighbor boy over, or have secrets shared here. But it's just kind of empty, and those things don't happen at the gazebo. Nothing really does. This is happening. There's spider webs. I'm here now. These are all just the stories I like to tell myself.
For now, no more fantasy gazebo boy. No more trees that sound like the sea. But here's Tokyo. Here's home.